pulled in all directions at once by kids, work, and aging parents. We're part of the sandwich generation, caught up in the swirl of the family dance. This week, Sandy Seaborn's story, an intimate look at 4 months in her family dance.
My name is Sandy, and I'm a professional French horn musician and educator of children. I teach instrumental music, and my biggest conundrum now is that I have relocated to a place in Meaford, and I still have my mother and 2 aunts living in Oakville. Meaford is 2 hours away, and it is all country driving. So I spend time on the road driving down from Meaford to Oakville and then back from Oakville up to Meaford about every other week. It is challenging at times, you know, with my mother and her medical appointments, and also be there in Meaford for my husband and my children. And believe me, I love the drive, but this having a foot in each camp is getting very difficult. Mom? Hey, you. I know you're having your bevy. Now you need your table back.
No, no,
Oh,
I got
no,
this
Mom.
one. I got this one. No, leave it.
It's on your wrong side.
That's all right. I can cross over.
Okay.
Thank you. Oh, now you're gonna find out about the mother.
Now we're in here doing meal preparation, which is an ongoing thing. And I have to do it all because the simple thing of going out and buying food is just not something that's easy. And my God, it gets very frustrating. Since my dad died, she has become dependent. But now she's reached the point because of medical situations that she's not only dependent, but she's needy. You know, and one person just cannot fill a day. Like her morning girl comes and does about the medical things like the showers and then, you know, doing her toes. And then the girl that comes between 7 and 8 will prepare her dinner, get her bed all organized, get all the medications organized for her. And then she leaves at depends, 8 o'clock or so. And that's basically the routine when I'm not here. But that doesn't cover the falls in the bathroom at 3 o'clock in the morning.
I'm now into my 6th week with this on. And when you can lose your balance, put out your hand, and I'm on the floor before I know what I'm doing.
Oh, we had a situation here where she fell about 3 o'clock in the morning in the bathroom. You know, I just did one yank, and I'm on a medical leave for carpal tunnel. And I said, we can't do this. We just cannot do this. So 911, they arrive, and of course they know how to lift people up. Yeah. But after that fall on the Saturday, I said, Mom, you're not staying here on your own. You're coming to Meaford with us. I've got mulligatawny happening, and I've got tuna. What would you prefer?
Mulligatawny.
All right. That's good, because this is homemade soup that I bring down from the North Country. I make sure her refrigerator is always full. And then most nights when I'm cooking up here, I make an extra serving, which goes down the floor and over a suite to my aunt, right? Because she doesn't cook either. There's a bit of a two-sided coin to this, because keeping Mom here in her own environment, the mere thought of moving her, all of us just, oh. I think if she was to go into a place like Kensington or Churchill Place, which are lifestyle places, they're more retirement homes than they are healthcare homes, she just wasn't up and die. I think. You know, she would maybe have more stimulation, but she's not ready to go there yet. She needs to admit that she's really incapacitated. I'm playing with the Oakville Symphony Orchestra today, and it's something that I have been doing once a week for over 3 decades. My playing is so important to me that I have a ritual before every concert. And that's it. At some point in the day, I have to have tuna fish. I'm going to change into my concert dress.
The excitement is building over here in this chair because we are going to have the Masters start pretty soon. And I'm looking forward to that. Who's going to do it? Is Phil going to overcome? Is Tiger going to lose his cool? No.
We're off to do the fun stuff now. Off to play a little Verdi, Chopin, and Mendel.
Howdy.
Hi there, Norm. Most horns just have, you know, like a sweatband here. But because of my carpal tunnel, I was dropping my horn and not realizing it. So I had this strap, custom made, and now there's no way that the horn can fall. I don't get a grip anymore. And as a horn player, or any musician, I mean, that's like, if I lose my music, I lose myself totally. The Oakville Symphony. I have been in that group since I was 15. So I've been in it 30 plus years. And it's the one thing that is consistent. Your mind may be wandering, you know, as everybody's warming up and tuning up, but the minute that downbeat comes, it's the best therapist coach you could ever ask for. You've been out cruising.
We have been out cruising, indeed.
Are you guys going up to say goodbye to KDB?
That would be a good idea.
Oh, well, then let's all go up. Delay tactics, we won't allow.
Goodbye.
My husband and kids have been with me all weekend, but it's Sunday, and school and work are tomorrow. So they've got to go back. That symphony just picked up and rocked on. So what have you done all afternoon? Watch golf?
No, I watch Guys and Dolls. When you see it, it's great.
Now give me a couple of weeks.
This is one last couple of weeks.
His shoes, Mom?
Get more
glue.
more glue.
But
I can give you $100 in my pocket right now, and I just borrow your interact.
Oh yeah.
That could
of course.
happen.
The parents just have this problem.
Write down what they are.
No.
And exactly the size and everything else.
No, I can't do that because I don't know which one of the 3 I want.
Oh, well then.
You're gonna have to come back.
No.
Well, Dad wants to get going, so.
Can we just take one last look at the
Tiger's not playing.
You're staying with me, right?
Yeah, I'm staying.
Drive me up on Tuesday?
Yeah.
I'll call you, all right?
Yes.
Bye.
And let me know. Or email me.
Yes, we are.
Now this is the hard part. Meaford, Oakville. All right, which side of the threshold do I want to be carried on? You know. Come on, Alex! I find this time really, really difficult when they head back up north and I'm here doing what I'm doing.
Take care.
I was so discombobulated. It's like, Mommy has to go down to Oakville. what? The kids are all looking. I said, well, Katie B's, you know, had another fall. She's in the hospital. And until the next day, I mean, I had to come down 3 days early because we wanted to make sure that she was fine. And I arrived only to find out that this is the case with Mom, but Jane's been admitted to the hospital.
My sister had a fall. I left the hospital at 1 o'clock Friday afternoon, and my sister Jane was admitted to emergency about 10:30 that night.
To go or not to go, that is the question.
All right. All right. Oh. When I told all the kids, each one in turn, that about the broken ankle, they all let out a laugh. And I said, don't worry about it. That's all you can do, is just laugh.
Boom, together forever. We're tied in a knot. Boom, 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 boom. They never can sever. I don't need sunshine now to change my eyes to blue. I don't need anyone but you. Boom, boom,
Well,
boom,
we'll
boom.
see what we can get from Jane.
Thanks, Rebecca. This is like having a shopping cart with one goofy wheel. Okay, I'm moving you over to this side and heading you into the window.
Ow. My feet, remember?
Oh, it's the broken ankles. Oh my God. It's like being a bull in a china shop for me.
Oh,
Rebecca. All right, we're just gonna not make you look quite so bookish. This is important.
There we are. Okay.
There.
Swords out.
Anyway, this is today's outing for Katie B.
Oh, all right. And then she goes back on the shelf after that.
There we go. So, how are your ankles today?
Screaming. Screaming.
This is so dorky.
What? Oh, isn't that nice? She's not only my niece, but she's my goddaughter.
There you go.
You want sticky? I got sticky. One of our father's favorite tricks. Get out the violins.
Oh, you're a feisty one.
Watch my toes, my tootsies.
I'm doing the best I can.
Okay.
Not to mention this is hurting my hands.
You need help?
20 hours.
No, we're rocking.
Thank you, fellas.
I have to decide whether I'm going to return to my job that I left in December on a medical leave. This leave of absence is yet to be about me. You know, it's been about all the peripheral stuff like Mom and Jane and my family. Now, I've had 2 appointments with the 2 specialists, and both of them have said the long-term prognosis, if you return to that situation, will be that you'll be back here in 6 months to a year in even worse shape than you left.
Was Our Lady behaving herself?
Is Katie B behaving herself?
Our Lady, yes, Katie.
We've got her strapped in this morning. You're not allowed to go anywhere until Scott's been here to do about your leg, right?
You tell me how the story, though, Scott. How's it looking?
All right, I will.
Eh?
I'll tell you.
I think you're going to end up with a hole on your leg like I've got on mine.
Well,
Mom.
and I've got a hole over here, so, you know, and I'm not going to win any prizes at the beach for my pretty legs.
The Betty Grable look is gone.
I've given up on that one.
So when Mom comes up again, Scott, how do we reactivate that? Does that go back to the head office in Owen Sound?
Like, when will you be coming back?
I hope I get invited again.
I see.
Now, if I've behaved reasonably well, I just might get back. Okay.
I'll get your lighter.
There we are. Oh, this is where I want to be. It's too bad that bay isn't showing like it did yesterday.
It's hot and humid.
Thank you.
Right to the top there. I must say, I'm really pleased with Mom's progress. It's summer now, and having her up here, and it's been really a good week, you know, and especially having the VOM being able to come in. But now we get into, well, okay, we've got to get her back for appointments, and I'm still going back and forth between the two cities. But I don't know, changes are in the wind. I've been kind of put on the sidelines by my brother and sister because they're going to do all the fact-finding and the thinking, because they know that this business has had a huge impact on my health. I mean, Mom's talking about, you know, doing major renovations so that she can have a spot. And originally we thought of that when we bought this property. That may not happen.
Oh, it's so lovely here at Wistful Vista. Sandy doesn't want me to get rid of that apartment in Oakville because she says they need a place to light when they come to town. So I don't think I'm going to necessarily, although there's been a lot of chatter about me moving up here on my, you know, to stay, but I'm not quite ready for that. I think I want to stay where I am and have this place as a little haven.
Ultimately, we'd love to have her stay at the granary. And the ideal thing, of course, is for her Mom to move in with Jane, because Jane's got a real two-bedroom apartment. But Jane is in a situation where we don't know whether she's going to even return to the granary.
I assume I still have prerogative in the front seat.
Brilliant. So everything is still up in the air. Meanwhile, I mean, I'm still the go-between and doing all the balancing act on a regular basis. Okay, so Dr. Chong, 10:30. Give me an hour at least with him so he can do my medications and do about my hands.
Yeah,
And then I'll be back about noon. Musician's clinic, I'm gone. I've been complaining severely of, you know, my arms going numb, my hands just not working. I'd be at work, you know, and have a coffee cup in my hand, and all of a sudden the darn thing's on the floor. And I'm shaking my hands because they were not, you know, and I wake up in the morning and they'd just be totally numb. I mean, the kids used to laugh because, you know, I'd be in the midst of conducting a piece and all of a sudden my baton would go flying through the band. So I went back to my own doctor and he basically said, look, this is way beyond what I can do. And I said, well, I want you to get me referred to the Musicians Clinic of Canada. So I went to John Chong. He was the first one that picked up on the chemical imbalance in my brain.
So, how is your program going in terms of rehabilitation for musicians' injuries?
Well, I'll tell you, these hands have flared up. Oh, shooting pains, John. And numb. And that headache right there, back again.
So left frontal headache. Now, why would your left side be more screwed up than your right side?
Because I'm a horn player, and
what is the position of a horn player?
Like this. And I wish I had my prop, right?
Well, it looks more like kung fu to me, doesn't it? I see. So we've been changing your posture,
yes,
right?
Yes.
Your alignment, you're changing your breathing pattern. We've been dealing with all kinds of stresses in your life, okay? But primarily the position of playing the French horn.
Well, and we had it ergonomically modified.
Right. So what work are you working on?
Right now?
Yeah.
Actually, I'm working on the Concertstück of Schumann. You know.
Okay, but you're doing something when you're practicing that is causing this pain. Not just weird positions, not just repetitions, not just too much force. There's something about you that's going over and over and over and getting more angry, shall we say, pissed off with yourself, which is causing pain. Okay.
I'm going to bite your finger just like I do at the dentist. Oh, stop! Oh, stop!
Okay, so right there
God.
are the nerves that supply the hand. Okay? So see how tender things are. Now, just go into plank position without aggravating these muscles. And relax and
I
breathe.
can't. What did you do there?
I twitched the nerve.
Yeah, you sent me into spasms is what.
Right.
Oh, man.
That's how sensitive it is. Okay, well, have a
Thanks.
good month.
Yeah,
And
you
have
bet.
fun with
My
good
Mahler and my Schumann.
dear Mahler and Schumann.
Definitely hit a nerve in that neck today. Boy. It actually feels better. Oh, it's hot in these halls.
I'm on my way to see Aunt Jane, who just got back from the hospital.
It's me! Hello?
Hey, dear.
Where are you? That's Jane. There. Just came to check to make sure you got back from the hospital okay. You're back though.
Oh, yeah,
And
thank
KBB
God.
is
I
still
was
at the hospital?
9 weeks in that bloody hospital. Oh, that wasn't funny. Is he shooting?
I'll talk to you later. I gotta get upstairs so that if KDB phones, I can pick her up before I have to go to the dentist at 3:30. So
Okay.
I'm out of here.
All right.
All right, see you, Jane. It's too hot. It's like wicked out there. Okay, see you later. I guess the future I can see, if I had a crystal ball, would be that we are going to continue to encourage my mother and my aunts to stay here in their homes and, you know, enlist a little bit more assistance from other members of the family. But this whole business of going back and forth, you get into a rhythm of it. You get it, everybody knows where the boundaries are and where the expectations are. And I'm feeling stronger than I did when I first started. I was just like totally depleted. And that's thanks to the expertise of the doctors that I have and the way that they have managed my particular medical concerns. So we progress until the next crisis.